It is hard to create content in Uganda. It is very, very hard. At least that one we can't hide anymore. It is very hard. Hi guys, hello ninjas, hello good people. Welcome and welcome back. Welcome and welcome back. If you're new, welcome. If you've been here, welcome back to yet another video. It's your girl Eunice here. I appreciate you for all the love, all the support, and I will continuously tell you, I don't take that for granted. I know most cases in psychology, they say if someone repeats something a lot, it's because they are lying and they don't mean it. I am meaning it from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate all the comments, you guys. I don't know, content. If you're a content creator and you're watching this, do you love comments like I do? You guys, I love comments. Before I check anything, I check my comments. So now that these days even data is expensive. Hey, data is expensive. I first go to comments before I check any other statistics. So you guys, by the way, before I tell you, a lot is happening in a Ugandan content creator's life. A lot. And at some point I was like, Damaris, can you come and adopt me? Take me to Nairobi. You guys, you knew very well. Okay, if you didn't know, now I am telling you. We had over the top, that is OTT tax. We had over the top. So that was from, was it 2018, 2019, July? So over the top, this is where you had to pay daily taxes to use social media in Uganda. Daily taxes to use social media in Uganda. That was 200 shillings. What is that? I'll convert it to dollars so that most of you can get to relate. 200 shillings in Uganda. So per day, by the way, per day, if you didn't pay, you can't access any of your social media pages. So this alone blew out some of the people from this content creation and social media business. I'm telling you. If you're to check in East Africa, Uganda is a country that is lagging behind when it comes to internet businesses or things to do with social media. Kenya is way ahead of us, like way ahead of us. I'm not giving them the credit, but it is the truth, you guys. Okay? We should call a spade and not a big spoon. So they are way ahead of us. First of all, with those taxes, we thought, okay, maybe they're going to improve their service deliveries. The internet was still expensive, the data bundle. I call them data, some of you call them data. So whatever, as long as you get what I'm saying. So they were still expensive now. Remember, you now have to pay the 200 shillings, okay? And so it was hard, like literally hard. Let me tell you guys out there, if you see any content creators notification from Uganda, you please just go and support. Like they go through, we go through a lot to produce content. And by the time you're seeing that notification out there, it's been a lot of hassle. You get a lot of hassle. So internet was already expensive and poor, okay, or bad. With now taxes. So what people noticed is like, okay, to bypass these taxes, because it was brutal, really. It was brutal. It was not called for. People are like, no, we're going to use VPN. That is virtual. VPN is not in full. Virtual something network. Okay, I'll be letting you know what it is. And government says it lost. They expected a certain amount of money, because I do not watch news, you guys. I don't watch news, so I don't have these statistics and I don't want to know. They expected a certain amount of money, but because Ugandans were very annoyed, they didn't want to pay the tax. They kept on using the VPN to access their social media without even paying the taxes. So government made some losses. They expected some trillions of money and they didn't get that much. So they also went back to the drawing board and they are like, what? Because Uganda has a lot of creators, and these so-called old people in the government think creators are nothing. They think creators are all they do is fight the government, you guys. So what they have come to do is, so since they didn't get from VPN, Not all, by the way. There are some people who are understanding the importance of social media in government, but some of them totally don't understand it because we are a different generation. They do not know how these things work. They don't know that people make a living from social media. They do not know that people are sustaining families from social media. They do not know that businesses are growing from social media. So all they think that there is on social media is abusing people. You guys, there are those few impurities who are there that making the name go bad. So what they did is to put taxes, that is 12% on all data bundles. So whatever data bundle you have, you buy, your 12% goes to the government. Remember, it is already poor and it has already been expensive. Now they are adding the 12%. That means a content creator in Uganda is almost going to hang. But we are not hanging, we are hanging in there. Okay? 12%. So please guys, if you see our notifications, any Ugandan content creator, should I name some now? You see Eunice Tess, you see Nabs Arah, you see Amito Mitra, you see Brany Teddy, you see Mr. Musinguzi, you see JUSTACLIQ, you see Tian KK, you see Eating the African Way, you see erinahtl, you see all those guys. If you see notifications, please support. These guys walk through thick and thin. They go through all that to put content out there. Data is now expensive. And when did they decide to increase, to put on the 12%? It is when we are in lockdown. People are not working. That means it is hard for a content creator to produce content, and also hard for to reach viewers, that is the Ugandan audience. And at least most of the content creators can testify. Most of their audiences are not Ugandan audiences because it is hard for people to keep up with the internet in Uganda. It is damn expensive. For some of us who are nashing, it is by God's grace. But you guys, in this lockdown, people are doing bad financially. Brokenness is at its level. It has even beautified itself this time around. Like brokenness is too much to the door, okay? To the dot, English. So now they have put the 12%. Sometimes we can't even complain that our very own are not supportive. But you guys, people we expect to support us, they also need support. In Uganda, imagine all that 12%. 12%, which now it is very hard. Even for me, you guys, I'm not talking like I'm out of the data is so expensive. If you guys are saying I'm not supporting the channel, it's because I cannot afford data to watch like I used to. Not that the other time it was cheap, but okay, we used to find a way. It was already expensive, but we used to find a way of playing about it. But now it is damn expensive. So I think what has sold Uganda mostly out there is the content, I must say. Content from our musicians, content from us, vloggers, bloggers, and all that. But now, I think, since Uganda is a landlocked country, they want to lock it more, even off the internet. Okay? During campaigns, presidential campaigns, Facebook was blocked in Uganda, so you can't use Facebook. Till now, you have to first use VPN. Yeah, you use VPN to access Facebook. That means most of the people doing Facebook, businesses, or who were promoting their businesses on Facebook, they had to encounter somewhat downs. And not all people know how to use this VPN, I must tell you. So if someone in the village checks, Facebook can't work, period, that's it. So there is people, they are keeping off the social media. But I must tell you these days, most of the countries are developing because of internet. Internet is a key, but I don't know why it is being taken for granted in Uganda. I don't know why. So, me, what I've resorted to, I kept shooting my content. The day I get data, I upload. That means for some of us, it's hard to keep up with the consistency. You get? It's hard to keep up with the consistency, but are we going to hang? No. We're going to move on. I am certain brighter days are yet to come, and I believe with everything in my heart. So brighter days will come, yeah, and we shall see the light at the end of the tunnel. But it's an encouragement to most of the content creators. You guys, hang on, don't give up, keep pushing, try the best you can. Yeah, if you, I know brokenness is at its peak right now, but what you should do, just keep creating content, keep creating the content. When you get the data, you put the videos out there. Okay, I know it may affect the frequency you used to do it, the motivation is down. Now, me, what personally I do, there are those bundles at night, which are cheap, like those bundles at night, whereby you can get a GB or two at 2,000 Uganda shillings. But when do those bundles work? They work from midnight to either 6 a.m. or 10 a.m. Now that means I have to keep awake till midnight if I'm to upload a video. Are you seeing how I'm being messed up in my schedules? So it is hard to create content in Uganda. It is very, very hard. At least that one we can't hide anymore. It is very hard. And we're not creating content against our motherland. We're creating content boasting about our motherland. Okay? We're trying to promote the country out there. I'm telling you. But now it's very hard. And the same government is saying, why are people not patriotic? Patriotic how? I don't get it. It's like every seed of patriotism is being killed. We are just choosing to hold on to the nation, okay? We're just choosing to hold on to. But nevertheless, we are born here, we are Ugandans, we are going nowhere. And we are proudly Ugandans. I'll constantly say I'm proudly Ugandan. Yeah. And I hope for brighter days. So content creators, don't give up. Take advantage of the cheap data bundles. I know when you get, then you support others. It's not a mandate that you have to know. But sometimes you need to catch up and check how other creators are doing. You get? So we are missing all that vibe. You guys, I'm one person who used to check, like I used to know what is happening, what every content creator is doing, and I used to learn a lot from them. Yeah, if you've been consistent on my channel, you know that I didn't start like this. I came from way far, like very poor editing. It's not yet there, but we are on the journey, we are improving. Poor everything, and you get to learn from these various content creators how they're doing it, the ideas and all that. But now we are missing all that. Sometimes the only data you have is to just put your video, and you're not even there in your own premiere. You can't premiere your own videos. Okay? Now, how can you accuse others of not supporting you when you're not supporting yourself? Even I'm one person who goes back to my content, to my videos, and I learn. In my peaceful time, I go back and watch my videos. And I learn from myself, okay? So I can't do that. I cannot now use the data instead of uploading a video and then I go and watch my old videos. Instead of keeping up with how Eunice Tess was doing in Fort Portal, and then I just go to watch my videos. So things are all about calculating, and sometimes the calculations are overwhelming. To people out there, to people who have the money, they may okay, they're not affected by these data increments, but 12% on every bundle you buy is quite crazy. And remember, it's already been expensive. For example, buying a GB has been 5,000, 1 GB. And content creators know if you're going to upload a video, it is between, depending on the size of the video, but most cases between 600 MBs and 800 MBs. That means just uploading, then you're left with 200 MBs. Those 200 MBs are for you to boost your video in the first 1 hour, right? So when will you catch up with what everyone else is doing? When will you catch up with what is happening in the rest of the world? When will you catch up with what's new? So it's hard. Very hard. But the Lord is our shepherd. Our only hope is in God. Those things we're saying, oh, government, help us, improve, poor connection, with business, what? Now, our help is in the Lord. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. That's all I can say. And the best thing to do as content creators, please don't die alone. We know it is hard. It is hard. You know? It is hard. It is hard. But don't die alone. Content creators, please talk to someone. Keep up in the groups. Keep active. Like, keep talking to your fellow content creators. Okay? It will encourage you. It will keep you on the move. Okay? And keep creating the content. Don't stop. Don't be demoralized. Keep creating the content. You never know. Every time you get a chance, you upload. That's specifically what I'm doing. So like this video, I'm shooting it in the morning. It's around maybe 10 a.m. But what time is it going to go up? In the night. I'll wait for midnight to buy a cheap bundle. I think I'll be able to buy 2 GBs at around 2,000. Then 5 GBs go for around 4,000. That is in the night, and they expire by morning. That means I have to keep awake the whole night if I'm to keep up the pace. So that means I can't be on internet during the day. That's why most of you are texting me on WhatsApp and I take a century to reply, because I can't be on WhatsApp during the day. Yeah. I'm not speaking for myself. I'm a voice of content creators out there. Just in case you see there is a drop in consistency of the Ugandan content creators, please understand us and help us, support us. We call upon to our Kenyan families, our Kenyan communities, you guys. I love your data. Like everywhere I was in Nairobi, I would access internet. Like Wi-Fi, I'm in a restaurant and I can access it. Sometimes in Uganda, they'll tell you, pay 1,000 and we give you a voucher for internet. Like, hey, I bought food from you worth $10 and I still have to pay to get the internet in that place. Damaris, come and adopt me, please. But nevertheless, I'm proud. I'm a proud Ugandan. I'm proudly Ugandan. I am Tusubira erinahtl, right, born in Uganda, and I'm very proud to be a Ugandan. I am certain brighter days are yet to come, and I believe with everything in my heart. So thank you so much for watching. I think I've been lamenting a lot, but thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you get my point. Be encouraged as a content creator. Don't lose heart, don't lose hope. And all shall be well. Hope is vital. HIV, be HIV positive. Hope is vital. Okay? So, see you in the next video. And remember to keep your immunity high. Try all the herbs, the recommendations. And I've shared some herbs here. You can try them out and see how they work. So see you in the next video. Ciao.